Sir Elton John's terrifying white-knuckle flight on his faulty private jet was captured in harrowing footage. The £66 million plane twice aborted landing after suffering hydraulic failure at 10,000 feet on a day winds hit 80 miles per hour. 5. Elton John's terrifying white-knuckle flight on his faulty private jet was caught on harrowing footageCredit, Getty. 5. The £66 million plane twice aborted landingCredit, not known, clear with picture desk. 5. Jet setter Elton landing in Atlanta in JanuaryCredit, splash. In the dramatic footage, obtained by The Sun, a crowd anxiously watches the star's plane make a third attempt to land. One spooked onlooker exclaims "Oh my goodness" as the aircraft sways in the sky, and another adds, "It must be quite extreme to stress call as a pilot." The apprehension among the watching crowd echoes the trauma suffered by Sir Elton after his jet reported an emergency at 10,000 feet. The Sun earlier told how the superstar singer, 74, was shaken by Monday's ordeal, but hours later caught another flight to the US in time for a gig last night. His nail-biting drama began shortly after the £66 million jet left the airport for New York at 10:20 a.m. About an hour into the trip, the aircraft suffered hydraulic failure at 10,000 feet and the pilot had to make a U-turn while approaching the coast of Southern Ireland. He headed back to Farnborough and radioed air traffic control to declare an emergency landing. Ambulance crews and police were alerted at 11:19 a.m. Firefighters from 6 stations raced to the scene and the runway was cleared. Airport staff looked on in horror as the Bombardier Global Express twin jet, adorned with a big E on the door, made 2 aborted attempts to land amid raging Storm Franklin. The Sun's video shows the moment Sir Elton's plane looms into view for its third attempt to land. A witness can be heard asking, "Is that him there, in the distance?" Her colleague replies, "Yeah." Nail-biting landing. The woman then dramatically inhales and says, "It's quite blowy." A man observes, "It's coming straight towards us," with another onlooker exclaiming, "Oh my goodness." Another worker says in hushed tones, "It must be quite extreme to stress call as a pilot." As the plane can be seen being buffeted in the winds, a man says of Sir Elton's pilot, "Has pulled off again. Has pulled up again." But another in the crowd corrects him, adding, "Has coming at us, just flatter. Kind of floating." One worker says, "Has almost trying to glide it in." And his colleague says, "Oh God. It's just like a film." As the plane violently jerks around in the horrendous flying conditions, a woman can be heard exclaiming in alarm, "Oh mate. Oh mate." She sends her own message to the pilot, "You can do it," adding, "Positive vibes." And she continues, "Oh my goodness," as her voice trails off. With the plane just yards from the tarmac, she adds again, "You can do it." At the end of the 90-second clip, 15 airport workers can be seen glued to the drama, holding their phones to the glass from their vantage point in a building alongside the runway. "It's just like a film." Spontaneous cheers and applause rings out as the jet finally makes it safely to the ground. Superstar Sir Elton bravely put the scare behind him and caught a later flight to the US in time for a gig on Tuesday night at Madison Square Garden as part of his global farewell Yellow Brick Road tour. His final world tour was announced in 2018 and was set to end in December 2020. But COVID meant dozens of shows had to be postponed. Last September, the star had hip surgery after a nasty fall on holiday left him in considerable pain and discomfort. He also announced he was moving the UK and European legs of the tour to 2023. Last month, Sir Elton returned to the US and was seen gingerly exiting his private jet in Atlanta. A positive COVID test forced him to cancel tour dates in Dallas on January 25 and 26. But earlier this month, he performed a concert in Chicago. His return to the road, combined with the Oscars moving from February to March 27, means he will miss his Hollywood party this year. Sir Elton has hosted an annual bash on Academy Awards night for the past 30 years to raise money for his AIDS Foundation. He will be absent this year, although hubby David Furnish is expected to take over as host. 5. One spooked onlooker exclaims "Oh my goodness" as the aircraft sways in the sky. Credit, not known, clear with picture desk. 5. Elton's nail-biting drama began shortly after the £66 million jet left the airport. Credit, Getty.